Hi everyone, I'm Susan with Pigtail Quilting and Stitching. Welcome to my channel. On this video, I'm going to show you some videos from our quilt show that we held in April, and I was the featured quilter, so I got to display some of my quilts and stitching and arrange it in however way I wanted to. It was really fun, and then I got to do two presentations, one on a Friday and one on a Saturday, about my quilting journey and share my passion for quilting, the Adopt-A-Bear program that our Quilt Guild is involved with. So let's get started. So here we are at the Falls Quilt Guild, and I'm just going to give you a little preview of my quilting corner. We're setting up yesterday and today, and the show starts tomorrow. So I'm going to be doing a presentation. So I have my little corner. And this is a new venue where we're having our quilt show, but I think it's going to be really nice. We have a lot of light, and it just has the great nostalgia of quilting. I'll get a little closer here. Brought some of my stitching. My quilts. Most of all of this I've shown previously, but in different places in my home, so I thought I'd just kind of share with you now. Even cute, these little walls look like they have shiplap on them, so it really gives kind of a vintage feel. So I'll give my presentation during one of the demos tomorrow and on Saturday. Talk about my reproduction quilts. So everything you're seeing here is things that I have made or collected. And then also I have my cute little new bike that's kind of retro looking. And then of course one of my favorites, the 3-tier card, which we're going to have a drawing for each day, and also a puzzle. So, I found this bike at Target on clearance, and it just went so perfectly with these quilts. But I'll kind of show you some of my quilts that are hung. This is So Many Strips quilt. I think I talked about that was in American Patchwork and Quilting a few years ago. It was a sew-along. This one was called State Flowers, and it was several years ago also, but each of the granny squares is a state flower. Try to get up a little closer, give you a little bit more. And of course this is my Sunday stroll. This was canning day. I think you've all seen this. And then the other, I've shown this also in the videos. I think I had them at my dining room before too. So we have really nice racks for our quilts. We're supposed to have around 200 quilts in this show. And There's some beautiful, beautiful quilts here. And we have a raffle quilt, and we also have raffle baskets that we're going to be used to make money for our guild too, to continue our community service projects. There's my drawing cart. Come back over here. Same as I've seen, but I just kind of moved them out. So I've got some of my vintage kitchen. It's got that cute little green bowl recently. Items. I have an apron here. I have this in my house. It's kind of bathroom downstairs in my sewing room. Some little pillows. And then I got this cute little bin, and I put my pigtail in here. So I'll read over here and look at my drying racks. This one's a taller one. I just recently got it, but it just is great for hanging quilts. I already had one, and it just is so nice and sturdy to be able to hang your quilts on. And then I brought in my wooden ironing board. And I did find this really cute little iron. And I just kind of cleaned it up. I have my bead sacks. I think I've showed those before also. A lot of quilts on here. So it's just kind of fun to show. Just kind of gathered up all my reproduction quilts, past and present, and I got to do a little bit of thing on that one. Show. This is the rack I already had, but I have this one too. I got this one, and this one's a cute smaller one. They fold up and you can turn them on their side, and I've hung quilts on those also. So at home I'll show you that, but I've done that before. I'm going to move around to the back. Oh. I like about these, you can kind of hang quilts on the end also. So I've got quilts hung on both ends. Here. This is an exit door behind me, but it's not going to be open. They're not going to need to use this exit. But this has been so much fun setting up. All of our guild is volunteering to help. We have luncheons made for us while we're working. So it's just really been a fun experience. So, and up this table is where I'm doing my presentation, and I'll give you a little video of that too when it comes. So I'll just zero here. You can see the windows are really high up, and they bring in a lot of light, way high. here. These quilts make great table covers. So, not going too fast. And the two puzzles, one for each day, are really cute too. So they're quilting related. So let's go right by this again. A little closer to these quilts. Sunday stroll. I think this is a Bonnie and Camille kit. Canning day. This is a Corey Yoder kit. And this last one, and I don't remember the name. I did show it in previous videos, so. Every other year we have a quilt show. So 2024 is the year. Our last one was in 2022. And this is the first time we've had it at this venue, which we're really pretty happy with. They're still hanging quilts. They've got some of the quilts hung all over, but we have all day today to finish up that. I kind of want to show you what I've been putting together. This basket, it's got a little lap-size quilt. It's flannel, and I'll spread it out and show it to you. And then this cute little stuffed frog, little pudgy frog, and then this little book called Backyard Bugs. It's a little book. Is going to be going to a little school in Chile that is an English school that teaches English to children, and this will be going to a class of first graders. So the teacher that we know teaches, and so she's going to be receiving this for her class. And that'll be kind of fun for her because she plans on having them be able to take the little frog home, and each child have a turn to take the frog home with the book and the quilt. So it'll be kind of their classroom, a little frog that stays in the classroom. So I will spread the quilt out and kind of show you what that looks like. So I put the little quilt out, and you've kind of seen this is kind of my same pattern I use when I want to do a little quilt, and it's got the little bugs and butterflies and things on the back, caterpillars, and then on the front as well. So here's a cute little pudgy frog, and then the book. So this will be going. So I'll be excited for her to get it, see how her students react. So, but anyway, this is a great pattern. I've made this many times, but I like to have these made ahead of time in case I need a raffle basket, and I do have another one coming up, and I'll show you what I did for that one. But I got be a little thing on this cute little frog. I think he'll be perfect for a little first grade classroom. Here is another little basket. This one's going to be going for a silent auction for a fundraiser. And so they asked me if I had something I could donate, and so I'm always happy to donate to this group that does a lot of things in our community for children. So this is another one of those quilts, and so I just found a cute little. This is a warmie. He is a little dinosaur, and then I went and found a little book that can kind of coordinate with it. So, and it's on snores, but it's pretty cute too. So I will take the quilt out and the little warmy dinosaur and show you how it looks. But it's going to go in this basket. I am going to wrap it up in one of the clear gift bags and then tie it with a bow too. But I will be delivering. This is for a silent auction for an event in May. So I'm going to get it ready and get it down there this week. So here's this little quilt. It's the same pattern as the one with the little frog. And this one is just also flannel. And then it also has the little green on the back. And so I picked out this cute little warmie dinosaur. And warmies are ones that you can they're little cute little stuffies that you can put in the microwave. They're safe for children. It has instructions on them. But they're just the cutest little thing, whether you use them in the microwave to warm them up or not. It's up to you. But then I found this cute little Dinah Snores book also, and it kind of goes both with the quilt and with the little dinosaur. And then there's the basket that I'll be putting it in and then taking it to the service group that is putting on the event for their silent auction. And I think I showed one with the frog last summer, I believe. And it was a different quilt, but it had a little warmy frog and then a book that went with that too. So they asked me for another one, and I was very happy to say yes, to be able to donate to this silent auction. Now here is another quilt, and it's just getting ready to be mailed. A friend of mine's son and his wife just had their little baby girl. And anyway, they live kind of many states away on the East Coast. And so she'll be going there. And so I'm going to be giving this to her so she can kind of tuck it in her suitcase and take it. So I'll be enclosing a little gift bag, but hopefully she can squeeze it in her suitcase. So here's the back, and it's just a cute little 9-patch. And I also did the cute little Woodstock, my favorite quilting pattern. And here again is a little warmy teddy bear that I've included. And then I found a cute little book called Loves and Hugs, and it's a springtime, and it kind of goes with it, but I thought that would be kind of really cute to tuck in there. So I'll be folding it up, and then she can put it with her things and then give it to her son and his wife when she gets there. So it'd be kind of cute as a floor quilt, or maybe in the car, or just kind of, even when they're rocking her, they can drape it over and keep themselves kind of warm. So I'll be kind of anxious to get this one. And I might have shown this in a previous video. I don't know. I've been working on it, and I had it. So earlier this winter, I worked on it. So there it is. And here is another one that I just made with a jelly roll and a background print. And it turned out pretty good size. It's going to be another baby gift for a little girl. And so I thought it could be a cute floor quilt, or even a little toddler when the baby gets older. And it was just a grouping of jelly roll, and then a little background that I had. And then I have this for the back. and everything I had already, so I kind of worked on it. We were having kind of a home project done. We had to have a new shower put in, so I was home for while they were working, and the weather wasn't too good, so I just kind of found this and started working on it. So this is going to make a really cute little baby quilt, I think. And again, I had the cute little woodstock pattern. I think that looks really cute for a little girl. But this is going to be going too, so I just kind of thought I'd kind of share that with you. So here's a quilt I just finished. It's for my daughter, and I'll be sending it off to her since it's all finished. And it was a kit, and it was called Northern Lights. The fabric was, I believe, from Moda. So it's kind of an ombre kind of type style. So I'll just kind of give you a little brief view of it. So the layout of this quilt was kind of interesting. It had one way when you laid it out and a certain amount of blocks to use with the amount of fabric to make the blocks. But then on the front cover, it was laid out differently. So a friend of mine, she made one too, but it was really kind of interesting. So definitely they give you the fabric to do it the way it was in the instructions, but on the picture, it was a little different. But it's all finished, so I'll be sending it off. And I'll show you what I put on the back, which was recommended by the pattern. Now I laid the whole thing out so you can kind of see the back. It was a wide back, and it's kind of an ombre colored quilt too. It's kind of got the darker blue, and then it fades out, kind of the to a lighter blue, and it has the black and then kind of blue dots on it. So I just thought I'd show you all of that too. And then I had my quilter use kind of a variegated thread of the colors on the front. And I think that it turned out pretty good, I think. I think she'll be happy. But it is has a light strip there. You can kind of see how the back goes. Thank you for watching this video and for subscribing to my channel and for all of your kind comments and feedback.